We're gonna go ahead and get going here. Our patient is Toad. T-O-A-D, wants to be called Toad. That was your nickname back when you played with Newt Rockney and
Not quite.
Notre Dame, all that. No, no, okay. Toad's got something on his back. What you got here, bud?
A cyst.
Yeah, and it's infected. See,
Yeah.
you got stuff wanting to jump out already.
Yeah.
So we've already taken the steps of numbing this up for you.
Is it numb when you squeeze it?
Does that hurt?
No.
No? Okay. So this is infected. He had an epidermoid cyst that's been here for some time. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. We're going to release the contents. We're going to use a curette. We're going to scrape the interior aspect of the lesion, and then we're going to pack this with iodoform gauze. It's going to have to heal from the inside out. You're going to get a shot in the buccal and some antibiotics to take by mouth. Any questions?
None.
None at all. Well, here we go. Let's make a little incision. You're okay if we video this for our friends on YouTube?
Not at all.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I was on plain picking.
You don't have any iodoform?
Nope.
What'd you do with all the iodoform?
I guess they ate it.
All right.
You need a.
So is there a hard piece in there that comes out?
Well, you can watch. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Do I need a culture?
Yes. We'll do a little wound culture too. So there was some pus on the exterior. Yeah, we got some pus in there. Right there, you can see.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also a hard cyst in there, and you can see it. And we're going to get that out. Okay. Culture. Let's do the culturette. I wonder why they call it a culturette, not just a culture. Let's get in there good. There we go. And if I could get a hemostat, please, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't use his name, then we don't have to worry about bleeping it out later. Toad. And I realize that was an accident, but it's always easier if we don't have to put lots of bleeps. People wonder what we're bleeping out.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. Let's give this another little try to kind of evacuate. There we go.
There it is.
That's what we're looking for right there.
I'm surprised y'all don't wear face
We
stuff.
get squirted all the
Oh
time.
my heavens.
Well, he
Yeah.
does.
You want to see, Mr. Toad, what we just got out?
Sure. Wow.
It's impressive, isn't it? Gabby Jean, all yours.
Well,
You
thank
can take that home if you want.
you. No, it's okay.
I wouldn't. When it's infected like this, it's almost impossible to get all the sac material out. We get as much as we can, and we scrape, and we look, and we hunt. But ultimately, it's got to heal from the inside out if we're going to have any chance that this is not going to come back. So we have a curette here, and it's going to scrape, and you can see what I'm doing is I'm just scraping,
Yes.
and I'm hopefully any sac material that we encounter will just be scraped down. And that's the whole idea of using the curette in this circumstance, in this situation.
Oh no, I'm gonna kill you after.
Don't
Let me get
say.
you a face shield.
Well, it is allergy season still, so. Did you feel a little something there? I thought I saw you jump.
Yes, I feel it.
Oh, gonna be Jean. Do we have any more anesthesia?
No, I need to go drop
We're
one.
gonna need a little bit
No.
more.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have a stop camera.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
moved it.
So we're at 3.8x magnification here for the inquiring mind that wants to know. All right, and sometimes when we edit these, we go ahead and we zoom in even a little bit more. You're going to feel a little stick here.
Okay.
All right, a little bit more medicine. Because this actually goes in deeper and wider, right, than we initially thought, although we knew it was going to be big. There we go. So hopefully you won't feel any more stings. Let's save just a little bit in case we need it, Gumby Jean, okay? Yeah, just got a little piece of sack right there, that's for
Oh,
sure.
super.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah, we can't have you walking around draining everywhere like this. It's crazy. There we go, Toad. I actually think we've used the nickname Toad before, but it's been quite some time.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Before your time.
Before the Gumby Gene time. It was in the Gonzo years.
Okay.
Is that peroxide?
Still dilute peroxide, yeah. I like to use it because it helps bubble out any debris left in there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that, we're gonna need, yeah, for sure. A lot of people say, oh, you should never use hydrogen peroxide. I suppose the bacteria that was, in the wound eating the flesh was
It's better.
was okay, but the hydrogen peroxide's hazardous somehow. Yeah, we look pretty good. I'm just not 100% sold on this one little spot over here. Right there. Yeah. And I don't know if that's a little scar or if that is a sac, but whatever it is gone now.
So if you leave part of the sac, does it?
It'll want to regenerate.
That's what I was wondering,
It'll
darn.
start producing the mucin again, and before you know it. Okay, I think we're ready to pack. Bring it on, Gumby Gene. Are you packing or am I?
Oh, you're packing.
I'm packing. Okay. I'd be happy to. Got me plenty.
Okay, there is plenty.
That looks like it's going to be plenty. So the packing, like I said, it's not designed. Some people think that the packing is actually to wick out the infection, but it's not. It's really just to help maintain an openness to the wound so the edges of the wound don't come together and heal, because if they do, then of course, like I mentioned before, then we can end up with an abscess, and we don't want that. Or another abscess, because technically this was abscessed.
Do you ever use a pump?
A pump?
Like a vac? A wound vac?
Yeah.
If this was a much larger wound, yes, we could use a wound vac. But this will heal in about a week to 10 days. Sometimes a little bit longer with just a dressing over it. But as far as we're concerned with what we're going to be doing, we should be finished with this in about a week. As far as repacking and so forth. Usually about 7 days, and whatever's left will go ahead and stay open, and you just have to keep a clean, dry dressing over it, and it'll go ahead and dressing. All right, Toad. Well, thanks a lot for being a sport and letting us video your procedure for all our friends on YouTube.
No problem.
And we'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alrighty.
All right, we're here with Toad. Toad, you're okay if we video your follow-up visit?
Yes.
Okay, so this is Monday. So we're a few days out now. We're about halfway through this process, we hope. How was the weekend? Did you have a lot of leakage?
A little bit.
You did? Okay, so we had to change this out a couple of times? Okay. All right, have you had any fevers or chills?
No.
Nothing like that. Wonderful. Okay, so this is the worst part, of course, is getting the bandage off. If you weren't so hairy, Toad, this wouldn't be so bad. Maybe I'll just
hairy
do it
Toad,
real
huh?
quick like that. That's usually the best way to do these. You taking your antibiotic I gave you, correct?
Yes.
All right, good. So Gumby Gene gave us some instruments here to work with, which is okay. She's already moved off. She's like, Dr. Gilmore can do this one all by himself. So we're just gonna grab onto that so I can pull it out. You ready?
Whenever you are.
You know how I do. I always count to 3 first, right? 1, 2. Oh, I'm not even a really good liar anymore when it comes to that. Everybody knows. This is really, look at that. That's beautiful.
That looks good.
It really is. Oh. No, okay. Come on in.
Sorry, camera.
How's the pain level, buddy?
Really not much pain at all.
I'm debating. I don't think we really need to pack this again.
Yay!
I think it's staying open so well. I mean, that's our objective here, is just to keep this open. So we can leave this unpacked if you'd be willing just to kind of rinse that out with like a little Q-tip with some peroxide once a day. Just make sure it stays open and so it can heal from the bottom out. We don't have to keep packing here.
Do I actually insert the Q-tip in it?
Yes, ma'am. You'd want a swab in there. And it'll be a little uncomfortable depending on how well you've treated your wife. This may or may not go, as well as you'd like it to.
I'll
He's
live
saying
with it.
pack it.
It says, pack it. I mean, he's already got, big bandage here. He's wearing a cast down there. He's had, I think you've just, are you one of these sleep fighters? You don't beat people up while you're sleeping, do you? Okay. It's up to you. I can pack it one more time, or we can just, we don't really have to pack this. So we can leave it up to you. If you're willing to go ahead and take over and just clean it once a day, you know,
peroxide and Q-tip.
with Q-tip and peroxide, then it'll go ahead and continue to granulate in and heal in. This is feeling a lot better. The tissue, when we first opened this up, was super thick. We call that peau d'orange, which is French for
Sounds
orange
very
peel.
fun.
Yeah.
Sounds
yeah.
like fun.
So it's starting to really thin out, and so as it heals in, you'll see a little granulation tissue, which is
Okay.
just kind of, you know, you know,
I do.
because you were in the dental field, right? All right. So Toad, I think we can be done here, and of course you can always come back if you have any problems or issues or anything.
Oh, so we're done with everything?
We'll be done. This will just go ahead and heal,
Okay.
you know, from the inside out. It'll just go ahead and finish healing on its own, and we won't need to continue packing.
Can you show me with the Q-tip how
Yeah,
you
sure,
want
we
me
can do
to-
that for you right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, this will be very realistic since we haven't squirted any lidocaine in there. So all she's going to do, she has a little hydrogen peroxide there, and she's going to just dip the cotton tip applicator in there. So all you want to do is gently just kind of come in here and just swab like that.
Okay.
Little swab. If he screams, you know you're pushing too hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. And so what you want to do is just kind of pick up any of that yellow debris, right? But basically we want to make sure it doesn't sort of wall off. That's all we're doing right there. That's it.
All right.
You can do that, right?
I can do that.
Toad, you're awesome. Thanks for letting us video your experience.
Hey folks, you spoke and we listened. Here's what you had to say about Meta 7.
I love it so much. It gives me so much energy during the day.
I've noticed a change in my hair, my nails, my blood pressure.
There's no doubt that it's a benefit to me. It gives me more stamina.
And it could actually help you lose weight.
Now, I haven't taken a nap in 6 months.
That's right, Meta 7. More and more people are sending in their testimonials. Weight loss, more energy, and generally feeling more alert during the day. Let's hear more.
I used it to help wean myself off caffeine and energy drinks, and my productivity has been very high lately.
It's natural, it's amazing. I feel motivated to get out and do things that I didn't before.
I'm not tired during the day. I've worked 12-hour shifts.
Just go all day. It makes me feel great. I love it, and take it. It's wonderful stuff.
If you haven't tried Meta 7 yet, it's time to order yours from Amazon. Time to boost your metabolism and kick your energy level into high gear. There's an Amazon link in the description.